This story is about seeds, the seeds that grow our food. This is a big story, and it's our story. For a very long time, our people have been growing and eating our own food, keeping the seeds and replanting those seeds to grow more food. As our ancestors roamed the land, they carried seed with them to different soils and different climates, so the plants adapted. And different varieties evolved. So today we have many varieties of the same foods. These foods nourished our ancestors for a very long time. They're our food from our seed. And this is not just our story. The same story is being told all around the world, and we'll visit different countries that share this story. But today, everything is changing. People who save their own seed to grow their own food are now buying commercial seeds. We are losing valuable seeds and food. And while this is a story of what's happening, it's also the story of what we can do about it. How we can fix the problems. But first, we've got to go back in time, long ago, to the time of our ancestors.
This is the highway road to the mountains, where 400 years ago, where people used it for carrying crops, root crops from the mountain to the market, and also carrying their things from the coastal to the highland.
When there's a trouble fight, he takes one male rabbit, one female rabbit, a hen and a rooster, and goes for their life with his children, and takes different varieties of seed, just a few, a handful each, and then goes away and settles in another place.
A very long time ago, people of the Pacific region collected wild banana, sugarcane, taro and many other food plants to start their gardens. They selected the best plants that grew into the foods we enjoy today. All around the world, people use these special food plants to create the beauty and complexity of our cultivated landscapes. Our ancestors knew that to survive and prosper, they needed to nurture different varieties of plants in their forests, farms and gardens. This is all part of our natural capital.
And this taro is the best of best taro in the highlands. And this is our traditional taro where our ancestors planted on the mountains.
The
ancient people, they considered this as a gold. So that's why they used it for so many religious purposes and for chanting and for the other traditional practices.
As well as the plants we eat, a special gift from our ancestors is the knowledge that goes with them. Along with our seeds, we pass on this knowledge to our children.
Before he dies, he planted a mango sapling somewhere around it, so it can be used for his son. So it is a part of the intergenerational activity, where the certain kinds of information and knowledge is passed on to the son and then goes on. So the son will plant it for his son. So we have some kind of biodiversity around because of our certain family customs and culture.
Oh, okay. Come time that they are married, the mother actually sometimes is handed the planting materials down to them as well. Or aunties, it's like a gift to a new house.
I'm Emilio and I'm here to talk about Elda Bambini, our friends from the other garden. The first work they give us was to go around the gardens and talk with other farmers. When I saw Elda, who was cultivating her lettuce, she teach us about saving the plants, and she give us seeds from her garden. They were special kinds of seeds that grows here many years. Now they are growing very good in our garden.
And that's what they normally will show to their children. If they lead their sons and daughters to the garden, they'll show them, look, this is the place you should plant this type of crop, and this type of crop you plant over there.
But today, there is a threat to the quality of our food, and it comes from commercial seeds. These commercial seed varieties grow crops that look good, but looks can be deceiving. Many are hybrids that are inbred and produce poor quality seeds. So new seeds have to be bought every year. Their pollen contaminates our traditional seeds. These commercial seeds have been created by the marriage of giants. Chemical giants with seed giants. We call them multinational corporations. They sell their hybrid and genetically engineered seeds, tubers and fruit trees all over the world to all types of growers, from the smallest home gardener to the largest mechanised broadacre farmers. These commercial varieties are often more susceptible to pest and disease attack. Growing so many of these genetically uniform plants all together means more attacks, so poisons must be used.
Even in home gardening, I find people are going and buying hybrid seeds. Even in small gardens, they spray chemicals. If you take hybrids, one of the major disadvantages is it needs high level of fertilizers and high level of pesticides. Both are expensive.
Yeah, I used to spend at least 10 to 20,000 rupees on this chemicals itself. We used to have fertilizers, urea, and I used to put quite a lot also.
We buy pesticides, it costs a lot of money and we spend a lot of money to buy that. The small amount of profit we get we spend it to buy that pesticide.
Voilà, c'est super. Alors un conseil, faites vos pois de senteur, ne les achetez pas. 10 pois de senteur dans le paquet, 10 pois de senteur qu'ils mettent, j'ai vu, mais je les ai comptés. Hein. C'est comme les tomates hybrides, c'est pareil. On n'a rien. 3,50 €, 4,50 € certaines tomates même. Hein? C'est excessif, quoi. Alors que les autres sont aussi belles, aussi bonnes, et même mieux.
If we plant hybrid seeds, we can produce seeds. But local, we can get more seeds and very cheap.
For commercial reasons, those are the seeds that are being sold here, and they buy what they can get. And the local corn varieties are becoming harder and harder to find as a result.
Food varieties handed down by our ancestors are disappearing, leading to less variety in our diet. Very soon, if we don't act, many traditional seeds and plants may be lost forever. Every country faces these problems.
And at the moment, it's not like in the past. People are struggling to get back all the local varieties.
There are certain types of yam that I saw when I was a child that I normally do not see now.
Here, he is naming about 2 varieties of sweet potatoes. He saw those sweet potatoes, but he never sees them now. They all disappear.
The melon we have on Anuta is not, it has now been extinct. It's not anymore there, but it's a very big type of melon. It cannot be found anywhere.
It's all hybrids now. Hybrids, only hybrids are grown. Nobody grows the old variety.